Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's the Psalms 119 morning. Guys, let's go to verse 173. Let your hand become my help, for I have chosen your precepts. Guys, when your mind gets made up, that Lord, I want you, I want your hand to come in right now into my situation, and I want your help. I'll never forget. It was a time when, guys, like I tell y'all, we've been self-employed many a days. And it was just during a situation where I had come off the job. I had been sick, sicker than sick. Doctor had already had me up to 6 different pills, and I was just tired. I was tired of fighting every day, and I was so sick. I finally came home. And my husband, it was just my husband taking care of me. It seemed like we didn't need any more trouble. But that's the same time that the contractor in which we were providing contracted services for, my husband had found out and gotten proof that he was not paying us our percentage, that he was cheating us. And not only that, it got to the point we was like, hey, following the man down, we need cash because your checks aren't cashing anymore. Just horrible, horrible. But when confronted with the truth, then he was just like, well, this contract is ending. All because, not because we was in the wrong, but because you hadn't paid us, right? When I tell you everything was happening, everything. We're losing everything. And I remember my truck wound up at the bank. And I get a call from my mama talking about what's going on. They repoed it. And my mama's like, why didn't y'all say something? Why didn't y'all call us? Because my mind is made up that, Lord God, we've done nothing wrong. We've chosen your way. You are my God. You are my provider. I don't want my mama. I don't want nobody else to come in here and rescue us. I believe it's a mindset that's moved toward maturity of saying, no, this is what I believe. This is who I trust in. I take you at your word. So I embraced the process and said, well, then it was just meant to be, because my health is not what it needs to be. I couldn't do nothing else. I've done all I know to do. My husband didn't ask for what happened. And he had a right to go and speak up and say, hey, you cheating me. We need to talk. But to cover up what he was doing, he had to get rid of the source. But we are children of God. Have you ever gotten to that point where your mind is just made up that you're like, this is who I stand for, this is what I believe, and I want God to show his hand. I want him to help me. I'm a living witness. God did just that. You say, well, your truck was gone. It got repoed. It did. It sure did. But it was just a material thing that, guess what? I've learned. I hadn't had one repo since. 2, I'm not going to lie. It put us in a position where we started working for folk and we started working for our own business. Now, you know how long ago that was. Years and years and years. A couple decades ago, right? But I thank God for helping us. Guys, you got to get a made up mind. It's for God I live, for God I die. You're who I serve. I'm waiting on you. Sometimes God just waiting on you to just get out the way. Get out the way and let him do it the way he wants to do it. The way he knows is best to do it. That whole situation, thank God he helped us. Because even in ownership, and we've had employees come under us, guys, we're very, very, very intentional about showing our employees their paperwork. So what? So that you never have to feel the way we felt. God helped us. He helped us what? Not just for a day. Not just for a season, but for years to come. I thank God for it. He made us better businessmen, better stewards. There's different things I see in my life now. There's always one paid for a vehicle, period. At all times. But I might have financed one, but boy, I tell you what, there's some things I don't move on. There's a lot of things in my life I don't put in myself in a position that I need this or that to keep going. God, thank you for the renewing of the mind, because when you help us, however you help us, might not have been the way I wanted it, but guys, it was the best lesson for the long haul. I thank God. So I'm going to ask you, do you have a made up mind to allow God's hand to come into your life. Him is for Mama said it yesterday. I'm telling y'all, the woman did a phenomenal job. I'm like, hey, Tyler. Tyler is producing some great producers, right? Her book is getting ready. Her book is out. So look that up. I should have gotten the link. I'll try to find it and put it in here. But she has a book out, M is for Mama. And I was loving how she was saying how her profession is being a mother. That is the call on her life. And how when she changed her mindset, that just because it's hard doesn't mean it's bad, right? And that she no longer led with, I've got my degree in this or I've got this, because people weren't excited about the fact that she was a mother of so many. But when she took her stand that that's my most important job and focused on that, because she had wanted to write books before, but when she took her, it was funny how when she let all that go, focused on what God wanted, they called her, asking her to write a book. Wow. Guys, get your mind made up. Let God help you. Get out your own way. Quit doing it your way. Because when I looked this up, it talked about when God comes in and practically helps you in your practical every day, when you've done all that you know to do. Get out the way. Stay focused on what he called you to do. And let the help come from the one who can really help you, not man. Not doing it man's way, but her focusing on what God had called her to do. Guys, my heart was just enriched. It was just encouraged even the more to be faithful to the things God has called me to do, even when I can't see results. But stay steadfast and unmovable. And I'm even asking God, when I've done all I can do, Lord God, let your hand come in, Lord God, and do what you're going to do. I'm available. I'm submitted to your will. Y'all better take that and run with it. I am Joy K. Massenberg, your morning motivator, serving you a hot cup of inspiration so you can be productive and a joy to someone else. Bye-bye, guys. I challenge you. Go out there and live something worth somebody contacting you to write about it. Bye, guys.